Guys, welcome in. Sorry it's been so long since the course playthroughs from the last sessions. Kind of got tied up with Thanksgiving holiday and traveling and that kind of thing for that, so kind of put it on hold for a little bit of a hiatus from that. So today we're going to get back into it, and hopefully we'll get a few of them in, if not all, but I don't know that we can do all of them, but we'll see what we can do. So again, just doing course playthroughs as I had a little hiatus due to the holidays and other things going on. So let's just get into it. This is Hot Springs Municipal. I do already have Shenanigans Live 9, Oaklawn Park Par 3 course, Dormant Volcano G.C. and Links at Island Shores playthroughs on the YouTube channel if you want to check those out. And there'll be more to come after this one from the other courses that I've put out. But this is probably my favorite so far. I do have a couple in the works, including one on PC that's going pretty well. And now that you can play them, without them being published to test them out, I may start doing that, just to get a little more feedback before they are out, in case some things need to be added or changed or whatever, depending on what people's feedback is. And probably the first one of those will be the remake of Segregated Greens, which was in TGC2. I was not happy really with how it turned out, so I have totally redone it from scratch. So not even a revamp on that one, it's just totally redone. Alright, so let's get this started. Alright, so it's playing about 102, it's going to push me a little. Alright, let's see what that does. First swing of the day. Probably quite enough wind there, I don't think. I kind of pushed it a little as well. Hey, welcome in. Looks like a second viewer coming in. Just doing a playthrough on Hot Springs. Just trying to get all the courses up on the YouTube channel with playthroughs, so everybody can get a look at them. Hopefully get a few more plays out of it that way. I did say in the opening I do have 4 course playthroughs up on the YouTube channel currently. And there is a playlist for the created course playthroughs if you want to check those out. They're grouped together with those 4 currently, and of course the future ones in this one will be added as I get them on the site. I do have the comments hidden, so I can't see what you guys are saying, but I appreciate you tuning in, and hopefully you guys can get out and play the courses, and hopefully get some people to play them with you. Long way to go to be handicap rated on any of these anymore, to 500 plays. I've never even gotten close to that. I did get one handicap rated in TGC2, I think it was Imperial, which I don't have the playthrough out yet, but the course is out there if you want to play it. They got rid of the winter theme, so it is a little different, but not a ton different. I think we're going to stay with that. I'm going to bump that just a little. Alright, that one decent. Good thing I bumped it. It would have been even longer than that. So again, just doing playthroughs to get everybody a look at the courses. Hopefully they want to play them. I hope. I don't think that's going to do a whole lot. Yep, I'm going to play enough though. Gonna do more than that, I guess. This is Hot Springs Municipal, for those of you who didn't know that already. It has been used on the Shenanigans Golf Society. I don't believe it's been used anywhere else other than that. And for being such a big society, I only got 63 plays out of it, so I'm not quite sure if their play counter's off or if not a lot of people played the tournament. My plays might have been hurt by the holidays maybe there. But it is probably my favorite course that I've done so far. Got a hole here and there on other courses that I like. I really like this hole. And that was give you guys a look at that. A lot of work. A lot of work to get that in there. It turned out pretty well. I probably should have put a sparse rock coming off that here and there, make it look a little bit more realistic, I think, off the edges. But again, I think it was only my third course that I had done, so still had a lot to learn at the time. Still learning, actually, even now. Okay, so what are we doing here? We got 3, 7, 16, 43. I'm going to push this a bit. I think we're going to down loft that a little, see if we can get it on the ground a little sooner. And go for it. No, still too much. Uh-oh, I'm going to catch all. Ooh, almost went down the hill there. Very tough par 5. But you can't eagle it. You can get the approach shot to stop. I should have hit I wasn't trying to hit the fast there, I think was my issue. Because I did have the fast in the backswing, which adds distance. If I knew I was going to do that, I would have hit the... That's not enough. I would have hit the 214 there if I'd have known I was going to put the fast on it. It was a terrible shot. Well, still a chance for birdie. Right there. Nope, still wasn't enough. I looked out there, I couldn't see it. Par and par 5s. That is a tough par 5 though, to be fair. Still need to be making birdie there though, to be honest. Alright, hole 4, you gotta come out here a little bit. You got a split fairway. That is reachable even with, well, at the time when I designed the player clubs. If you had no wind, to very little wind, you could reach it with them. Get into the wind, I don't know if I would chance it. You also have a fairway over this way. But the trees you have to kind of skirt them to get to that portion. But most of my holes, if you look around, say all of them, you got another option. So I think we're going to try going that way. Well, hit it decent. playing 113. Wind's hurting just a tad. I'm gonna try that. And then we're on the slope, so I'll do a little tap. Try to figure the wind out here. Oh, put fast on it. The wind's gonna hold it enough to be on the green, but that was terrible. First round of the day. Can't get the tempo down. I did. For those of you who might have played this in TGC2, it has been modified quite a bit from that. A lot of things that I learned after doing it that I wanted to implement before putting it back out, so I did those things. I think it plays much better now. For instance, this green here was surrounded by trees, so it was very dark. And part of doing that was because a lot of the guys I play with don't like the shadows on the greens. So I don't know what that was, but I'll look at it again. So it was really dark, and you couldn't, because they didn't like shadows on the greens. I tried to eliminate those, and that was really something I probably shouldn't have done, because it wasn't very realistic for the green to be in the dark like it was. So things like that have been corrected. But yeah, we're gonna do all the created courses that I've made. This just happened to be the next one that I had released that hadn't done the playthrough on yet. So that's where we started to get back underway with them. So it's 159 into the wind. We'll do that. Bump it up a hair. Well, I hit it decent. To play the wind right is the question. And I did not. Wow. I did not. Well, that's not a lovely thought, isn't it? Gonna go there. Close enough break, wow. Alright, take that and move on. I started off good and I've done nothing since, yeah. Alright, a little bit of rock work here. Let everybody take a look at that. Not too bad, I don't think. Alright, playing 75, wind's pushing. A little. Decent. Let's play the wind right this time. Better. A lot of rollout, I think, maybe because I didn't land on the green there. Probably shouldn't have de-lofted that at all. I think it would have been a little bit long, though. Absolutely, David, if you're watching, and that's why you sent me the message. Any help I can get, I'll take. I'd like like to get at least one handicap rated. Get in! Oh, I just missed it. Having a rough day. Can't make a putt. Yeah, I mean, anybody watching the stream or watching the videos later, if you have societies that can use any of them, anything to get the plays up, streams of your own to get exposure to them, down with all that. Ooh, fast. I even felt that too. Gonna need a kick. Kick to the right. More to the right. That's not going to be good. I could make this hole any longer. Well, I guess theoretically I could, but you definitely don't want to be over there because then you have trouble getting to the green. So I'm going to try to put a fast on this to see if I can get it there. Oh, 95%. That's definitely getting there. Got the fast I was looking for, but didn't hit it full power, so I gave it no chance. Is that decent? Yeah, I got it, David. No worries, man. I need to go back in there before these. I don't want them there when I do the alt shot stuff because it makes the screen smaller and I can't see where the dam, so. But I need to go back in and change it when I do stuff like this. I just don't think about it. Not too much break that time. Can't find a happy medium. I think that's a par 5, so I may have actually I did salvage part of that. We are on a par train, are we not? Jiminy Christmas. Wow. And then on this hole, we kind of have to kick a field goal between the trees there. Ooh, kind of slow on that one. Shouldn't hurt me any. It may help a little bit. If you go too far on this hole down that fairway, there's a tree back there on the, see it on the right there. Yeah, those two trees right there get in the way if you go too far. So be mindful of that if you play it. But usually you can hit a driver here. If somebody changes the wind direction and it's behind you, you might want to club down just to avoid that. But okay, so 3, so 1, so 16, so 28 into the wind. 36 with the little bump would do. I'm gonna go with anyway. See what happens. Hit it decent. Wow, the wind didn't bring it, and the slope didn't bring it right at all though. Distance was good. Just not online, not as much online as I needed it to be. That one looks right there. I think we got this one red, don't we? Got it red, don't we? Yeah, there we go. Finally. Few and far between at the moment, yeah. Alright, so this one is, this is a double waterfall here. So we go ahead and knock this up there if we can, and then I'll give you a look-see here. Alright, so we're on the fairway. That's where you want to be on this hole. Well, you want to be out on every hole, but you see over the overhead, you can lay up to the right, next on top of the waterfalls. You can lay up to the left, also on top of the waterfalls. So if we zoom in and we back out, you got one over here. So you can lay up over here if you wish. And you got one over here, slightly smaller. You can lay up over here if you wish. This is a double waterfall, which it's not going to let me. There it goes. So you're actually flying over both sides of that. So we're going to go with that. Give it a little bit of room. Let's see if we can right the wind a little with the loft. And hit it decent. Is it enough club is the question. And it is. So we're at least safe, if nothing else. And on this hole, that is the main thing. That's an interesting putt, isn't it? Let me try right there, I think. Oh, not quite enough. Almost. Gave it a run. Probably should have feathered that up there a little bit more and tried to make sure of a bird there, yeah. Oh, it didn't even break. Wow. Unreal. That was terrible. It should have at least been a birdie. Jiminy Christmas. Shooting myself in the foot. Alright, this hole here. Got some waterfall work. Some planting. And it's all coming from the little spring up here. And the green is over the pond there, so you don't want to be too far down this fairway and kind of avoid getting stuck behind those trees, but the wind's going to knock us down a little, so I think that's going to be a little more just be safe. Be part of my problem. My thumb's not working. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not gonna hurt me. I thought the fast with the wind there was gonna be a disaster. Yeah, you probably could have stayed on the 2 wood there. But that's okay. Plenty of landing room with that pin. So 211. Down off that, see if we can get a little extra roll out of it. Uh-oh. Put a fast on it. It might not be bad on this one. I think it's back uphill to that pin, so ooh, this could be handy. I'll take that. I wasn't trying to put the fast on it, but apparently I needed it. And we get a bird. Maybe we can Something with that, yeah. Alright, so in here we got a lot of rock work and planting again. And then downhill to the green. You gotta watch the wind on this hole because you can certainly drive past the end of this fairway if the wind is helping. Coming back to us a little bit should allow us to be okay. Although I pushed it, I think I'm fine. Yeah, no worries. Now we're going to go back downhill to the green. We're going to try that. Slope's going to push me, so I'm just going to nudge it a little to that side. Hit it decent. I think I played enough wind despite that lie that I had. It looks like it might stay handy. So it'll do. Look like it's going to do a whole lot. I think I'm going to hit it straight here. Did I hit it? Is the question. I didn't. Wow. And the read was right, just didn't hit the putt. Thought I gave it plenty. Unlucky. Alright, so moving on to the signature hole 12th. Just a pretty straightforward par 3 hole to an island green. But a lot of the steam from the heated springs coming up over the tee boxes and the green itself. So we're going to move over here and play the wind. 154. Just to tad it down loft and see what we end up with. I pushed it a little with the wind. It might not hurt us too much. No, that's going to do just fine. Get in the hole. Ooh. Almost. Still only had one hole-in-one so far since launch, so that's kind of unfortunate. I had quite a few on 2. And I hit them like that a lot. I skim edges, you know, real close to the hole, lip out a couple times here and there on hole-in-ones, but I'll certainly take the birdies where I can get them. This one here has changed quite a bit. There was a big hill here that affected the ball when it landed, and this bunker was not here, nor those trees. And then there was big rocks over here to the side. There was no bushes or anything, so we changed that quite a bit for anybody who might have played it in TGC2. If you played it enough, you'd notice the differences, but I don't think I really had. I think I saw it right around 180 plays on it in TGC2, so I don't think anybody played it enough really to remember it that well, but there's probably some other differences I could have pointed out on the way through the first 12 holes, but didn't really think about that part too much there. 6 of 81 into the wind a bit. I think we're just going to hit that. Maybe try to down loft a little to cancel that hill I'm on. Ooh, I should have lofted that. Hit it! Oh. Wow, didn't even put it fast on that. Still. I wasn't looking at something right there, I guess. Oh, look at this. Wow. Can't make a putt all day and I'm going to make that, huh? Alright. Alright, and here you can have a little cut through. Problem is, if you hit driver and you don't catch enough of that tree, you're going to go through the fairway. If you club down and you hit the tree, you're going to fall down short of the fairway. So, you kind of have to pick your poison on this shot. Hit it decent, and I'm not going to hit the tree at all. Hit the branch. Yeah, I got nothing there. Well, I got away with it. So it may actually be more dependent on the wind than I thought it was. So not too bad of a result there. Alright, so 36 into the wind. I'll lock that up. Oh, put it fast on it. Yeah, it's gonna make it long. Didn't affect it too bad on the ball flight, but it's too long because of that. So now we need to make another putt. Needed to bend, needed to bend. Oh, I think I might have been right the first time, and I nudged it over to the left a little bit more. Should have left it alone. Unlucky. I need to hit driver there and chance going through the end of the fairway. So we'll club down. This one had big rocks on each side of the green as well, and it's been redone, as you can see. Although you probably can't tell that it's redone unless you played the older version. Alright, so let's figure out what's going on here. We'll get the wind behind us. A little bit of slope to help us. Playing 174. So we're going to do that and down off that. Get that slip to help us. We're going to go a little bit further right than we normally would on this shot. And see what happens. Coming into the slope, now it's going longer than I expected. Jeez. Again, should have left it alone on the loft, I guess. Not a whole lot in that. Go right there. I didn't turn at all. Wow. That line was pretty straight too. Can't believe that didn't turn. Oof, I thought I was going to sneak outside the hole on me. Alright, hole 16. Now, 16 is interesting because we got the wind behind us and we can come up here. But we also have a spot down here that we can go, depending on what angle we want to the green. So let's go see what the green's doing. So if we come from this side, we got a really good chance of going off of that if we go too long. So I think we want to be coming in from the other side. So we're going to go over here. Hit it decent. A little bit of loft to ride the wind. Oh, and I didn't get far enough right. Wow. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Wow. Got not too much of an option here at all. So we're going to come this side. We're going to put a little fade on it. Let's see how much the tree kills it. A lot. Alright. I mean, that's what I get. Didn't go far enough right on the drive. I think we're going to go with that. Oh, sit down. Yeah, slope's gonna get me. Dang it. So now I have to put this putt close to even get par here. Butchering this hole. Yeah, so if you go to that bottom side, make sure you stay far enough right on the fairway to not trickle off like I did. See if we can get it close enough to salvage a par. Stop! Well, gave ourselves a shot anyway. Yep, managed to come away with unscathed there somehow. But that's definitely a hole there that you gotta have at least a birdie there. Oh, and here's another hole. All that was big rocks and whatnot. We'll change that as well. This one I usually club down. I think I'm gonna try to squeeze it by this tree though. decent. Just don't hit the trunk is all we need. That'll do. Alright, so definitely want to avoid that sand trap because that thing is a pain in the ass to get out of most of the time. Okay, so we're playing 161 with the wind helping. We're going to do that. We're going to raise it up quite a bit. That's a odd looking line. Hit the pin. Going way long. Need to hit houses and pins to stop the ball. Killing it. Alright. That is an interesting looking putt there. Let's try that. Wow, that wasn't even enough. Wow. Wow. Alrighty. Our machine today. The birdies sprinkled in here and there. Alright, so you started with the par 3 on this course, and we're going to end with the par 3 on this course. So a little bit of wind. 4's playing 212. So we're going to do that. Try to maybe put the fast on it on the backswing to try to get a little extra out of it. Did get the fast. Ooh, that might be too much. Wow. Just hit it normal. Didn't expect to get that much, to be honest. Wow. Get it. Oh, I needed to hit it harder. I was trying to get it close enough to at least save the par. Alright, managed to save the par there. So that is Hot Springs Municipal. Hopefully you guys get a chance to play it. Preferably with your friends. More plays the merrier. Again, they raised the handicap to 500 plays, so it'll be hard pressed to get. Like I said, and I've done 10 courses, I think. Well, 11. I had one on Xbox as well. In TGC2, and I only had one that made 300 plays for a handicap rating. I had a bunch around 200, but never could get up to that 300 threshold. And now they've raised it to 500. So if you like any of your courses, mine or somebody else's even, make sure you get out and play them. Make sure you spread the word so other people play them. So it's a long way to go to get them handicap rated. So again, if there's certain designers you like, make sure you play in their courses to support them to get them up there. So and then. In future versions, maybe their created courses can become official courses if they get up there enough. So, yeah, make sure you support your designers and play their courses as much as you can. Use them in societies if you have one. Suggest it to the societies you're in, whatever you got to do to help get them handicap rated for those designers you like. And or courses you like. Maybe you don't know the designer or whatever. But if you enjoy the course, make sure you help them out. I'm going to call it quits for now with this stream. Pardon me, guys. Go grab some lunch, and should be back with at least one more, maybe more than that. I'm not sure what the day holds yet, but grab a quick bite to eat, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace.